Well, Putin invaded Ukraine, lads, and he's going at this full tilt. He's already taken a Chernobyl nuclear plant. I don't know why he wants that. That was kind of the most defective thing ever made under communism, but whatever, it's his now. And it's all very sad. A lot of people are going to die, and the most sad of all, the left are grifting like crazy on the back of people's lives, being ruined and their deaths. Chunk Yogurt from the Young Turks being the most notable today with an insane tweet, basically saying everyone on the right loves Putin and the Ukraine invasion because he's white and race is more important to the right wing than even nationality. Well, apart from his entire premise being incorrect, as Russians are a different race to us, what with them being Slavic, which is a totally different race of people to Caucasians. But also, I don't see anyone supporting Russians invading Ukraine. I see people think Putin is funny, because he is funny, and a general lack of giving a shit about the entire conflict. What I mainly see is people don't want to support Joe Biden or sending American and English troops to a conflict that has nothing to do with us. That's not supporting the conflict, quite the opposite. That's not wanting anything to do with something that is irrelevant to us. And as me, personally, I don't want a single one of my countrymen to die to prop up Kid Sniffer Joe's failing presidency. But facts don't matter to the left, it's all about those grift bucks. But what about hot chicks? They're really fucking stupid and self-centered. Obviously, at least one of them is going to do something wildly dumb to make it all about themselves. I mean, the Ukraine war has been going on for 4 days, and that's 4 days that people are talking about something else other than them, who are of course the center of the universe. Step forward AnnaLynne McCord, who I have no idea who she is until this glorious meltdown on Twitter, but she is apparently an actress in some reboot of Beverly Hills 90210 on the CW channel. She's pretty hot, and of course Wikipedia lists her as an activist, because obviously the reason why people pay attention to her is her opinions, which is why she decided to do some sort of smash poetry session for Vladimir Putin. So let's listen to it. I'm gonna play this in full so you can get a full cringe experience like I had to suffer through. Let's roll it.
Dear President Vladimir Putin, I'm so sorry that I was not your mother. If I was your mother, you would have been so loved, held in the arms of joyous light. Never would the stories plight the world unfurled before our eyes, a pure demise of nations sitting peaceful under a night sky. If I was your mother, the world would have been warm. So much laughter and joy, and nothing would harm. I can't imagine the stain, the soul-stealing pain that the little boy you must have seen and believed, and the formulation of thought quickly taught that you lived in a cruel, unjust world. Is this why you now decide no one will get the best of you? Is this why you do not hide nor away shy from taking back the world? Was it because so early in life, all that strife racked your little body with fear? If I was your mother, if the world was cold, I'd have died to make you warm. I'd have died to protect you from the unjust, the violence, the terror, the uncertainty. I would have died to give you life. Oh, dear Mr. President Putin, if only I'd been your mother. Perhaps the torture of unwrit youth would not within your heart imbue ascription to such fealty against that world that you thought was so cruel. Perhaps you would hold dear human life, and on this night, instead of Mother Russia, you would call me, and I would set your mind quite free with the love that only a mother can give, and only a mother can take away. When holds she doesn't the harm at bay and leaves her boy for the promise of a man. Whatever your story, Mr. President Putin, I can't imagine how it feels in your heart, but I know if I was your mother, that would be a start towards the awareness of what a powerful being of light you could be if your mind was only free from the violence you've seen when you were just 2 or 3. I cannot believe I was born too late, in a different place, when I would have loved you so, watched you play wherever you go.
The thought shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, as phones have filters in them. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember their OnlyFans. I believe, boys, this is called the purest narcissism you could possibly display. I don't even understand the point. Could she possibly be so arrogant that in her dumb little thought brain she thought, oh, I'm the most important person in the world, so Putin will certainly watch my video and his heart will just melt and immediately call off the war once he sees it? Or was it just the inherent desire that all thoughts have to make literally everything about them? But whatever the intent, the fact remains that finally, After everyone in Hollywood and everyone on the left working so hard together for so many years, we, as a species, have created the solution for 100% pure cringe. And that's something to be proud of. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and share, subscribe to see more content like this. Like, boy.